You're gonna hate me for this.
Physics. How many years ago?
What is an elastic collision?
You know, like a rubber band?
You have to translate me. I didn't do physics.
Just reverses.
We've been on holidays for a year now. Yeah, we have no brain function.
Okay. Who would like to try to define what an elastic collision might be?
Is it a collision where the two objects squash a bit when they hit each other?
And then what happens after they squash?
Push back against each other.
They bounce, that's right. What sort of energy does it have going into that collision? Kinetic energy, that's right, it's moving. So it's got motion, it's got energy and motion. Give me some kinetic energy. Okay, you all have kinetic energy, that's right, okay. So, it starts with kinetic energy, and what sort of energy does it come out with?
Kinetic energy.
That's right, it keeps its energy of motion. Goes in with energy of motion, comes out with energy of motion. That's an elastic collision. Show me what you can do with the little rubber ball you've got. Don't have to bounce it too hard. Oh, is that an elastic collision? The motion that you put into it, did it come back again? No. No. Is that an elastic collision?
Guess not.
What would you call a collision where you don't get the motion back?
Non-elastic.
An inelastic collision.
Let's look at inelastic collisions here. I have a couple of big steel balls here. You're gonna drop one on the ground. Doesn't bounce, right? So, it starts with kinetic energy or energy of motion, and then we lose that kinetic energy. Where does the kinetic energy go? What does it turn into? It has to turn into another form of energy.
Heat.
How do we know it's heat, though?
It's hot.
We need to do an experiment. I have a white piece of paper, untouched by human hands except Camilla's. I'm going to take one steel ball, put it underneath the white paper there, and I'm going to strike two of them together.
Wow.
What do we get? What is that?
Smoking.
It's a burn mark. The kinetic energy motion turns into heat, enough heat to burn the paper. But that's kind of weenie. I want to burn something good.
God forbid we should have some weenie experiment here.
No, we don't. Who wants fire? This is Magician's Flash paper. It's designed to burn quickly and easily. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Whoa! Whoa.
That's heat from the collision between the two moving objects. Now it's time to go elastic again, okay? That's bouncy stuff. Amy, can you drop that? Way up. Elastic or inelastic?
Elastic.
Pretty darn elastic, that's right. Okay, take the tennis ball. Pretty elastic. What would happen if we took two elastic objects and had them collide, but they're different masses? What would happen?
I think the small object would be pushed away, far away.
Watch the elastic collision between these two and think about the transfer of kinetic energy from one to the other. If you watch carefully, you'll see that the basketball actually doesn't bounce very high at all because it collides with the small ball, gives its energy to this thing. The big one stays behind, the little one takes off. Which brings us to elastic collision or inelastic collision. If you drop this, what would you normally expect?
Mess. Splat.
We can get an elastic collision out of this.
So if you've boiled it, you might be able to get it to bounce. Pickled it.
We've got a nice, strong egg here. We're going to see if we can impart some kinetic energy to it through an elastic collision with a basketball. And hopefully not end with an elastic collision.